All right. So picking up with the cartoon activity, there are 3 cartoons here for students to look at, and what we want them to do is analyze these for the message that they're giving about soft skills. So this is sort of like their application of soft skills for this week. It just engages them again in these concepts and ideas and has them talking about them and thinking about them in real world situations. So what you're going to do is ask the students in the chat to type what message do they think the cartoon is delivering about the importance of soft skills in the workplace? How does the cartoon portray that message? And do we feel like the cartoon is persuasive? Why or why not? And then just ask a couple of students to share their responses out loud, why they came to that. And you might want to try to get a student for each one of these cartoons. Um, and just so you know, like the goal is that eventually we're going to apply these scenarios or the soft skills to scenarios where students will then act out responses to particular situations that require soft skills. So we're just trying to activate their knowledge one more time. If you get done early, I tried to make this not a super heavy lesson. So if you get done early, this is where you can say to students, okay, listen, your Excel is due today by 11 a.m. Let's get started now. Let's get everybody logged in. And I put these in the notes, in the speaker notes here. You can see those. So this is where you can then reinforce to students, let's start our Excel right now. You can also choose to tell students, like, listen, office hours, we could do the same thing that we said for our freshmen, that office hours are required. In fact, I would like to do that. And as I'm reading this out loud, I am making that modification because I really just think the students need to know that this is very important that they get their assignments in and that they have a chance to bring that grade up right now. Um, all right, so office hours required for all assignments that are missing. And if a student says to you, hey, I thought we had till 2:30 to get all of our work done, tell them, listen, if you don't have one of your assignments done by 11, there's a very slim chance that you're going to get your assignment done, all of them done by 2:30. In fact, we've been tracking the way that assignments are turned in, and we've noticed that if there is one assignment done by 11, a student has, and you could just say like an 85% chance that they're going to get their assignments done. We're looking at the data is telling us this is a best practice for you. So you could treat it that way. And again, for exposure block, we're not 100% sure what that will be for each grade level, but that will be updated and communicated to everyone. Just a little thing to notice here, that the Excel assignments are slightly different for each grade level this week. So for our freshmen, for instance, they are doing their module assessment the same with the juniors. The sophomores, and I'm trying to get to, sorry, this is in a space where I can't get to the sophomores. This is no fun. Okay, there we go. There's the sophomores. Okay, so the sophomores are actually going to be starting the next unit. This is not the next unit, I apologize, the next module in Excel. And so they're going to be doing the first 2 lessons. It has to do with a pancake recipe. And so when you log in with AES and you look at the catalog, I'll show you how you can access that assignment just so that you can review it and feel comfortable with what we're asking the students to do. So you come over here to Office 365 and look at that, we're already in Excel fundamentals. Exciting. They are doing the pancake recipe, part 1 and part 2. You can look at the lesson plan here. You can up here view it as a student and go through and watch all of the videos and do the assignments with them. For the OnBase assignment this week, they do have something called the Workflow OnBase Studio, and I had opened that up over here. Yeah, I actually started looking at that. And I must have exited out of it. I apologize. I have a couple of windows open, but you can access this through the Google Classroom. So let me show that to you. They are working on the